Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here, and welcome to Jambareeqi Orange, the show where I let my patrons decide what I review. The options for this episode included Halloween, Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest, Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, The Sixth Sense, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween Movie, and The Halloween Tree. They chose Pooh's Heffalump Halloween Movie. It's Lumpy the Heffalump's first ever Halloween, and he's already quite scared of what this holiday is all about. Tigger heightens Lumpy's fears when he warns the kids about the Gobloon, a monster who turns folks into jaggedy-lanterns, but will grant wishes if successfully caught. When Pooh ends up eating all the trick-or-treat candy, everyone is afraid that Halloween is ruined, but Roo says that he'll capture the Gobloon so that he can wish for more candy. Lumpy reluctantly agrees to tag along with Roo. This film, like a lot of kids' movies set during Hallows Eve, does a pretty good job at capturing the atmosphere of the season. As soon as the narrator starts describing Halloween in the 100-Acre Wood, you instantly get into the October mood.
It was that time of year again. That magical time when leaves fall and pumpkins grin and spookables roam free.
At the same time, Pooh and his friends' excitement for Halloween is quite contagious too. The film made me feel like a kid at Halloween all over again. The fact that Lumpy is completely new to Halloween helps the film to serve as a good introduction to this spooky holiday for children who have never celebrated it before. Halloween must be kind of overwhelming for more sensitive kids, and Lumpy works as a great surrogate for those children.
Lumpy, please come out. Please?
No thanks. Don't want to get turned into a jaggedy-lantern.
But the heart of this film is Lumpy's friendship with Roo. Even though they have different personalities, they share a genuine loving bond that was started in Pooh's Heffalump movie. I won't lie, their scenes together are super cute, because their friendship is so close and tight. Their relationship ties the whole movie together. I love that the film shows how friendship can make a person feel stronger and braver. A good loyal friend's companionship makes everything scary in this world feel less daunting.
Lumpy, you're not hiding anymore. Aren't you afraid?
Oh, I still am. But as long as we're together, I can be brave.
However, I can't really say that the kids' adventure is anything to get excited about. Based on the film's setup, I was expecting Lumpy and Roo to go on this long winding journey with lots of imaginative big obstacles. Something like Pooh's Grand Adventure. But no, that's not what we get. Instead, Roo and Lumpy take a short walk, quickly breeze through all the obstacles on the map, end up at the Gobloon's lair right away, and then Lumpy is too scared to do anything. So Roo tells him the story of how Piglet overcame his fear of Halloween, and then the movie suddenly cuts to the 90s Halloween special Boo to You Too, Winnie the Pooh. Now, a lot of straight-to-video Disney animated films are renowned for recycling existing content, so that shouldn't be too surprising, but it's quite disappointing that the film set up an original adventure story, only for it to pad out time with old footage. To be fair though, Boo to You Too, Winnie the Pooh is a great cartoon, and at least it holds relevance to Lumpy and Roo's situation at hand. This isn't a random cutaway to something that doesn't matter. Piglet's arc throughout Boo to You Too is the perfect inspiration for Lumpy, because if little Piglet can be brave at Halloween, then anyone can. At the end of the day though, the movie didn't necessarily need to cut to Boo to You Too to teach Lumpy this lesson. It was just a way for Disney to save money. Alternatively, Piglet could have just shown a moment of bravery in front of Lumpy at the start of the film, like they stand up to a character after they pull a trick on him, or he dares to go and collect candy from a scary place for Rabbit. Something that would later inspire Lumpy while he's out on his adventure. That's better storytelling than just, well, a clip show. Putting this recycling of old footage aside, Roo and Lumpy's friendship does get tested. You see, they end up scaring themselves so much that Roo runs away from Lumpy. Roo mistakes a pumpkin for Lumpy and assumes that he's been turned into a jaggedy lantern by the Gobloon, while Lumpy gets himself caught in the trap set up for the Gobloon. Roo realizes that his friendship with Lumpy is more important than candy. Roo's wish to the Gobloon for his best friend back motivates Lumpy to be brave, as he finds the strength to break out of the trap. It's a good resolution that ends with forgiveness for Roo and a new sense of confidence for Lumpy. Both characters have grown despite how short their adventure was. But the other 100-Acre Wood characters get their own subplot too, in which they decide to go trick-or-treating for vegetables. While none of them are excited for carrots, spinach or figs, They get into the fun of trick-or-treating so much that the vegetables don't really matter. Just like Roo, they learn that Halloween isn't all about candy. It's about spending a spooky holiday with those you love. This is a sweet sentiment that neatly ties into the A-plot very nicely. Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie also features 2 songs. The first song is Trick-or-Treating with Our Friends, a bouncy musical number that joyfully celebrates everything fantastic about Halloween with enthusiasm.
We are daring to be caring.
Who's behind that mask you're wearing?
We can bow a spooky greeting.
Then we'll share the sweets we're eating
When we're home from trick-or-treating with our friends.
The second is Brave Together, an adorable track that develops the film's lead friendship, as well as the message that best pals are tougher when united together.
One can do it. 2 is better. You and me together forever. Braver than brave, stronger than strong. Brave together, singing our song.
I kind of wish that there were more songs in this film, but the 2 we're given are pretty great for straight-to-video standards. To conclude, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie isn't as adventurous as it could have been, but it's a cute preschool animated movie that teaches kids that friends can make each other feel brave, and that the Halloween spirit shouldn't rely entirely on the novelty of candy. The recycling of Boo to You Pooh is quite cheap on Disney's part, but I can kind of forgive that when it gives a new generation the chance to experience the new adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So those are my thoughts on Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. What did you think of this film? Let everyone know in the comments section below, and don't forget to click that like button. So what am I going to be reviewing in the next episode of Jambareeqi Orange? Well, that's entirely up to my patrons. The options for the next episode include Space Jam: A New Legacy, Pooh's Heffalump Movie, The Suicide Squad, Paw Patrol the Movie, June, and Free Guy. That's a pretty awesome selection, am I right? Now, don't forget that you have to be a patron in order to access this poll. What is a patron? Don't worry, I'll explain.
This is my Patreon. It's a site for my fans to support me financially on through a monthly basis. Those who donate are called patrons. Patrons can donate as much as they want and are welcome to stop donating anytime. In return for their generosity, patrons are given exciting rewards based on their pledge amount. These rewards include early access to my videos before they go up publicly on YouTube, behind the scenes content, their name in the end credits of my videos, a chance to request a review of anything at all, and much more.
I'm very excited to find out what my patrons want me to review next on the show. Cheerio, folks.